Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Scandinavia. In the last episode, we ran a couple more wars to absorb the remaining area of the de jure kingdom of Pomerania. So that has been taken care of. They turned out to be a little bit more expensive than I would have liked, primarily because in one of them I ended up inheriting a war from the territory that I grabbed. I think it was this. Which happens, and we got out of it. It wasn't that big of a deal. And so, we're doing pretty good. We're now need to start pushing into Poland. I think it's going to be the next goal, to start forming the Kingdom of Poland. And that should eventually lead us to being able to create this empire. So we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking I'm going to want to start doing some more construction. Sooner rather than later. Try to build up my income. Because now that I've increased the size of these men-at-arms regiments, they are rather expensive when I raise them. I would like to fill out the rest of these. But, that takes some cash, so we're going to need it. And what I've found here, we are, improving one of our tournament grounds here in Oslo. But I noticed over here that this temple doesn't have any improvements. So let's go ahead and look at that. And I want to make this kind of a tax-generating holding. So we're going to go for the hill farms. Get that going. We've also entered the late medieval period. And we're starting to work on primogeniture. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done soon. What's this? Rumor and speculation. My concubine Thordis gets to hear many things during her comings and goings at court. Lately, she has heard some very interesting stories about what my brother Ael does in the shadows. I learn of his deviant secret. That is good to know. Because then I can blackmail you. Thorborg comes of age. He is a skilled tactician and pretty good in battle as well. So, yep, you've now become a champion. You're currently betrothed to an 11-year-old, which is fine. Alright. My counselors believe that a job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. Right. My wife wants to improve some skills. Let's see. Improve the opinion of the King of Sweden. Or I have a tumble. No, we'll go ahead and improve the opinion of the King of Sweden. He's one of my more powerful vassals. So, keeping him... I was looking at this. I'm going to go ahead and sway you. Apparently need a new spy master. Duke of Tunis. Should be good. And another one of my rivals is dead. Burn off some stress. Excellent. I have 2 children who need guardians. My daughter... stewardship. So, anybody on 4 stars? Yep. My niece. That will work. And my son is going for learning. Which is perfectly fine. So learning is going to be... my daughter. There you go. Now, the other thing that I can do... it will cost me a bit, but I do want to do it, is increase crown authority again. And... we'll probably get a lower crown authority faction form here at some point. Alright, my son... let's see, trait temperate, stewardship up. Intrigue is really low. I could go for cynical to improve that intrigue score. Yeah, let's do that. And this son has come of age. And his twin brother also. And we're going to go for the inheritable traits. Anybody here give me a potential alliance? You do. Yeah, but those are just counties. High chiefdom. You're on the border of the giant Mongol Empire. I don't know if I would want an alliance there. You know what? We'll go with that. I have an alliance with one of Sweden's vassals. All right. That's good. This daughter can get married. That is a county within the Mongol Empire. No, we'll go ahead with that. The Kingdom of Finland. Yeah, we'll betroth her to the Prince of Finland to form an alliance. Yes. We'll go with that. Forming alliances with my own vassals. That's, good. We'll keep them out of factions. Alright, my son here is trying to steal from the travel test. Humble. Deceitful or honest. It hurts the intrigue score, but improves the diplomacy score. You know what? I'll take humble. This is a castle that needs improvement. We'll have another feast. Alright, something that improves... Okay, looks like we don't have an opportunity to do anything that improves taxes, so... Defender advantage... That's really not that important to me. We'll go with the barracks. Let's improve the logging camps. We'll construct some resin collectors. Hunters' lodges. Yeah, upgrade that. Someone is having an affair with my daughter. Really? Can I imprison? No. The spy master. Had to go thee brought forth for the revelation and judgment of a grand conspiracy. However, when he refused to confess, Duke Frey had absolutely no evidence or support for his accusations. I spend some piety. Yeah, we'll just spend the piety. It's a well-known fact that courtiers will scheme and plot, but I may be able to use this to my advantage. If I can keep my courtiers suspicious of each other and distracted with infighting, they will not have time or resources to scheme against me. Alright, we begin spreading rumors. Let's begin spreading rumors. Wow, that was like a 90% chance to succeed and it failed. Alright. Tournament grounds have been upgraded. The matriculations, which I don't have yet. You still have tons of troops. Well, we're getting there. Oh, we're being invited to another feast. Absolutely. Master coming with grave news. While we do not yet know, someone's plotting against my nephew. Alright. Alright, so we are observant of details. After having spoken over dinner for a while, this guy, unpronounceable of unpronounceable, leans over to tell me that he finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about so many different things. Yoava? Something like that. Yoava? Oh, feast is over. Now I have famous reveler, diplomacy and intrigue up. I can now abduct people. Oh yes. Well, that enables me to do all kinds of interesting things. Alright, I took Havard out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. He later lashed out at me, thinking I had staged the whole encounter as some kind of test. Paranoid? No. Ambitious? Sadistic. I would prefer ambitious, I think. Yeah, just general improvement across the board. An overheard whisper and a sharp glare are the final pieces that make the puzzle fall into place. My nephew, Skofte, is more well-versed in the art of intrigue than he would have everyone believe. To know there is a man like that at court makes me rather nervous. However, I might learn a lot if I can get him to trust me. He's my best friend. Yeah. It takes many days, but at long last, I coincidentally stumble upon Skofte while he is alone. Lord Skofte, I have been meaning to... If you walked into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? Is he testing me? Maybe this is my opportunity to convince him that we have a lot in common. Let's see, what are you? You're paranoid, humble, and zealous. Isn't that both the same thing? They both have to tell me what happened. I would ask them both to present their side of the conflict. I go with the first one. He pauses, grimacing as if he is tasting something sour before continuing. In the middle of a march to battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done with a spy that has been caught. Obviously, the spy has some answers to give in time. He nods to himself before painting the next scenario. You make a decision. Say that all taxes in a county will be raised, and it comes to your attention that one of your vassals openly questions that decision. How do you react? The whole court would hear the vassal's every mistake. Apparently didn't like that one. He promises to take a step back. I would appreciate if you did not approach me regarding this again. Oh well. My spy master, Softy, and Zvinislava are engaged in an illicit affair. Alright. I'll have a secret of yours. My son has come of age. He's going to need a spouse. Famous champion. Brilliant strategist. Intrigue's a little low. Well, let's go with someone around the same age then. There's no one there looks that interesting. Potential alliance. Maybe you. Now, I need to get you converted. Good. Now, let me see if I can work the new skill I acquired into something here. Like you, for example. Target is in foreign realm. Yeah, they did, well, alter this, because it used to be really, really easy to abduct foreign leaders. And so then what you would do is you'd launch a scheme to abduct someone. Let's just try it. And then, right as the scheme finishes, before you actually go through the event that completes the scheme, you declare war on them, and then fire off the abduction. And then you abduct them, then they're in your dungeon, and you instantly win the war. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try. With the passing of Emperor Temujin, several successors have claimed the position as Great Khan, with none of them recognizing the others. We are finally seeing an end to the Mongols as a unified empire. They may not be weak, but they no longer stand united in behind a single universal ruler. Alright, so the Mongol Empire has broken up. That is good news. It seems my diplomatic overtures towards King Gestoy have caused a major misunderstanding. I have received a letter which makes it clear that he thinks I have been pursuing a different goal entirely. I am your vassal for Odin's sake. I do not need to read on to get the point. Oh, and I can't do anything else there. Hold on. Potential alliance with the County of Boleslav? No, 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 no. Man in charge of cleaning the clothes of Count Barnim's guards is brought to me. No one will notice him tampering with their clothes, and if something distracting for the guards could be planted... I want you to grind rose hips really fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Now, can I actually just straight up upgrade this castle? Not quite. But I can upgrade the hamlets. Alright, so that's done. My son has had a daughter. Alright, in a dusty corner of the library I find a tome, bound in leather and inscribed with weird symbols, partially hidden behind other books. It is old, but has obviously seen some recent use. Apparently I can't do anything with it. Let's see, improve the pastures, improve the pastures. Alright, a perfect opportunity has presented itself. Oh, and I burned all my money, so that probably wasn't the greatest idea. %58% chance that it succeeds. You know what? We'll hold off on it. We'll let the treasury build up. For 11 more months. Because if it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to fight an actual war. Yep. Betrothed can marry. Alright, as my scheme moves closer to fruition, swift communication is key. I have an especially clever pigeon which Skofte could use to send an urgent message to me here in Oslo if the need arises. A local bird trainer could deliver it as a gift. How do I hold territory out there? Alright, well. Max hostile schemes +1, which means I can do 2 hostile schemes at once. How hard can we complaining about the Yemi bullying him? He started asking how to get someone hanged if he felt like they should be. Intrigue. So I would not want to do anything that reduces intrigue. That actually increases it. I guess we'll take arbitrary. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of Count Barnum's castle. Should anything go wrong, a detailed map of local wetlands with all its hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. I don't want to pay more money. I need to build up money. 60% chance that it succeeds. 30% chance I just gain some stress. 10% chance I gain some stress and I get sick. Alright, I'll take this. I'll take the chance. Alright, it succeeded. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court. Sure. A loud crash resounds through the great hall as one of the doors to the service quarters break, and in a barely clothed tumble, my vassal, Mayor Oxtook, my acquaintance, Uvier, spill out on the floor in front of everyone. Alright, well, we find out that they're having an affair, though you're just a mayor. We're at 78% chance, and I did not really build up a large treasury. Alright, well, let's do it. I don't want to do invade kingdom. We're just going to conquer the county, I think, right? Yeah. Success! War over. My son and champion, my son and champion, my son and champion. Look at all the good traits that my bloodline has. Alright, what started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Count Azalea. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seem to have a lot in common. Alright. Alright, oh, there's nothing like a feast. It reminds us all of what's good in life, and the company is not too bad. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. Alright, so Duke Ulv, Mayor Amuk, and Count Azalea all improve their opinion. My sister died from the bubonic plague. Oh, really? They were unlanded. Interesting. Alright, but I think this is probably where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. Further successful. We're doing some construction. The monthly income is improving. Probably need to continue that. And we were able to basically steal a chunk of land. Excellent. So we'll see what we get up to for next episode. We're probably going to continue trying to expand down here in the Poland area. Continuing to improve my holdings. And maybe see if we can start getting those men-at-arms increased as well. Alright. So, for now, we'll stop here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.